You look so wonderful in your dress. I love your hair like that, the way it falls on the side of your neck, down your shoulders and back. We are surrounded by all of these lies, and people that talk too much. You got the kind of look in your eyes as if no one knows anything but us. Should this be the last thing I see, I want you to know it's enough for me. 'Cause all that you are is all that I'll ever need. So in love, so in love, so in love, so in love. You look so beautiful in this light, your silhouette over me, the way it brings out the blue in your eyes is the Tenerife Sea. And all of the voices surrounding us here, they just fade out when you take a breath. Just say the word and now we'll disappear into the wilderness. Should this be the last thing I see, I want you to know it's enough for me. 'Cause all that you are is all that I'll ever need. I'm so in love, so in love, so in love, so in love. Darling, Lumiere over me, Lumiere, darling, Lumiere over me.
Hot sand on toes, cold sand in sleeping bags. I come to know that memories were the best things you ever had. The summer shorn, beat down on bony back, so far from home where the ocean stood, down dust and pine cone tracks. We slept like dogs down by the fireside, awoke to the fog where all around us the boom of summertime. We stood steady as the stars in the woods, so happy-hearted, and the warmth rang true inside these bones. As the old pine fell we sang, just to bless the morning. Hot sand on toes, cold sand in sleeping bags. I come to know the friends around you are all you'll always have. Smoke in my lungs, or the echoed stone, careless and young, free as the birds that fly, with weightless souls long. We stood steady as the stars in the woods, so happy-hearted, and the warmth rang true inside these bones. We stood steady as the stars in the woods, so happy-hearted, and the warmth rang true inside these bones. As the old pine fell we sang, just to bless the morning. And we grow, steady as the morning, yeah, we grow, old as steel, how we grow, happy as a new dawn, we grow, old as steel, how we grow, steady as the flowers, yeah, we grow, old as steel, how we grow, happy as a new dawn, we grow, old as steel.
I wear your winter coat, the one you love to wear, so I keep feeling close to us beyond compare. The moments waking up, you catch me in your eyes, that beauty on my pillow that holds me in the night. And I will find my strength to untape my mouth when I used to be afraid of the words. But with you I've learned just to let it out. Now my heart is ready to burst, 'cause I feel like I'm ready for love. And I wanna be your everything and more. And I know every day I say it, but I just want you to be sure that I am yours. And if I be feeling heavy, you take me from the dark. Your arms, they keep me steady, so nothing could fall apart. And I will find my strength to untape my mouth when I used to be afraid of the words. But with you I've learned just to let it out. Now my heart is ready to burst, 'cause I feel like I'm ready for love. And I wanna be your everything and more. And I know every day I say it, but I just want you to be sure that I am yours, that I am yours.
Would all the guests please be seated? I'm coming into the middle now. Okay. Now stay there, that's it. You move over, Michael, a bit. That's it. That's lovely. My name is Anne Hendry and I'm the registrar conducting the ceremony today, and overseeing the ceremony is my colleague and friend Adrian Bramley. It is my privilege and my very great pleasure, on behalf of North Yorkshire Registration Service, to welcome you all here to Yorbridge House on this very special occasion for Samantha and Michael, who are shortly to be joined in marriage, confirming their love and commitment for one another. We are here to share a very important moment in Samantha and Michael's lives. In the years they have spent together, their love has grown and deepened, and now they have decided to live their lives together as a married couple. You have shared and contributed to their lives in the past, and by witnessing their marriage ceremony today, they ask you to share in their future. But before this ceremony can begin, there is just one important question I must ask. Who brings Samantha to be married to Michael?
I do.
Thank you, sir. If you would like to take your seat. And will you two stand closer to each other? Hold hands. That's lovely. Yeah. Okay. This place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages, and you are gathered here to witness the joining in matrimony of Michael James Humble and Samantha Alana Blair. If there is any person here today who knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, they should declare it now. You can have a look, they're all smiling. Before you are joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage in this country is the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life, to the exclusion of all others. So now I'm going to ask each of you in turn to declare that you do not know of any lawful reason why you should not be married to each other. So Michael, I'm going to ask you please to repeat first. I declare that I know of no legal reason why I, Michael James Humble, may not be joined in marriage to Samantha Alana Blair. Thank you. And Samantha, your turn, please. I declare that I know of no legal reason why I, Samantha Alana Blair, may not be joined in marriage to Michael James Humble. Strong marriages are built on many foundations: trust, friendship and love. Today marks the beginning of an important chapter in Samantha and Michael's lives, as they legally recognise their commitment to each other. And as part of their celebration today, we now have a reading. Can Tanya please step forward? Sorry, Taya. Sorry.
They say that sometimes love starts with a spark, and that might be true. But if I were to wish you a love, I wouldn't wish fire for you. You see, fire is powerful. It burns bright, but then it's gone. It's beautiful and warm, but it doesn't last long. So instead of wishing you a love that burns, I wish you a love that, like a river that twists and turns, it changes and flows, is powerful and free, but consistently finds its way back to the sea. And so, like the water, I hope your love is ever growing, ever changing. I hope your love is powerful and free, and may you always find each other like the river finds the sea.
Thank you very much, Taya. The institution of marriage must be entered into freely, voluntarily, and with the full and unreserved consent of you both. Therefore, do you, Michael James Humble, take Samantha Alana Blair, here present, to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Do you, Samantha Alana Blair, take Michael James Humble, here present, to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
Thank you both. So, ladies and gentlemen, two I do. So that means that we are going to proceed. And if I could ask those of you who are able to please stand for this part of the ceremony.
Your dress is not real. Yeah. Oh my God.
This is the solemn moment for these two persons to make the contract of their marriage before you, their witnesses, family and friends. This is a very special moment. And I'm going to ask Michael, please, to repeat first after me. I call upon these persons here present.
I call upon these persons here present.
To witness that I, Michael James Humble.
To witness that I, Michael James Humble.
Do take thee, Samantha Alana Blair.
Do take thee, Samantha Alana Blair.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
And now, Samantha, your turn, please. I call upon these persons here present.
I call upon these persons here present.
To witness that I, Samantha Alana Blair.
To witness that I, Samantha Alana Blair.
Do take thee, Michael James Humble.
Do take thee, Michael James Humble.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
Thank you both. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Look at this.
The exchange of wedding rings represents the promises Samantha and Michael have made. These rings are a symbol of your unity, an unbroken circle representing your love for each other. As you exchange these rings, may your commitment grow with each passing day, and may your rings always be a reminder of these promises that you have made to each other today. So I believe George has the rings. So George, could you come and join us? If you would like to come to this side. Sorry, he's going to stand right in front of the photographer. Best move over a little bit. And could you please pass Samantha's wedding ring to Michael? Take Samantha's left hand, place the ring loosely on the end of her finger, and please repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
As a symbol of my endless love.
as a symbol of my endless love.
All that I am
All that I am
and all that I have, I bring to you.
and all that I have, I bring to you.
May this ring remind us of this moment
May this ring remind us of this moment
and the commitment I have made to you.
and the commitment I have made to you.
And put the ring on nice. That's it. It's lovely. Thank you very much. And George, if you could please give Samantha, that's it, and take his left hand. Just hold the ring loosely on the end of his finger, and please repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my endless love for you.
as a symbol of my endless love for you.
All that I am
All that I am
and all that I have,
and all that I have,
I bring to you.
I bring to you.
May this ring remind us of this moment
May this ring remind us of this moment
and the commitment I have made to you.
and the commitment I have made to you.
And then push the ring onto his finger. Thank you very much, and thank you so much, George. That's kind. Samantha and Michael, may you have many happy years together, and may you always believe in each other. And may the warmth of your love enrich your lives and the lives of those around you. We hope that you will think back on today often and be reminded of the strength of the commitment you have made to each other. You are two people with one life ahead of you, May it be filled with love and happiness. So, Samantha and Michael, you have both made the declarations prescribed by law, and you've made a solemn and binding contract with each other in the presence of your witnesses, family and friends gathered here today. It is therefore my privilege and indeed great pleasure to tell you you are now lawfully married. Congratulations, you are now husband and wife, and Michael, you may kiss your bride.
Honey.
Because you're both pretty. And give her a kiss when you're married. I'll let you. I'm happy with that.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, Samantha and Mike do have some extra vows that they wish to make. So I'm going to start with Mike, and he's going to make these extra vows to Samantha.
Sam, today I join my life with yours. Wherever you go, I will go. Whatever you face, I will face. I promise to love you when the sun shines, when the rain falls, in sickness and in health. I take you as my wife and will give myself to no other. May our days be long, and may they be seasoned with faith, love, understanding and respect forever and ever. I vow from this day forward that you will never face this world alone. We will continue to face whatever challenges or adventures we encounter together. I will hold your hand through this life, and I promise to never let go. Today is the beginning of the rest of our lives. I choose to spend today and all of my tomorrows with you.
Now yours, Samantha, please.
Mike, I never would have thought that moving to Yorkshire all those years ago would change my life, but it sure did. I feel so lucky to have met you and forever grateful that we made the choice to hold on to what we found. I knew immediately that you were someone special, and within a few weeks hoped today would come. You swept me off my feet, encouraged me, supported me, and shaped me into the better person who stands before you today. In a matter of 10 years, we've seen the world, made memories, friendship, and a bond that will last a lifetime. I can only imagine what we will achieve in years to come. You're an incredible person. You are loyal and generous to those close to you, but will also go out of your way to help a stranger. I'm inspired by how driven you are and how you just get things done. I'm proud of you for the hard-working, determined person you are and all you've achieved because of your talent and willingness to sacrifice time. Thank you for your honesty, love, unwavering support, advice when it's needed, and pushing me to do and be better. Today I vow to honour you, love you and cherish you as my husband. I promise to be your honest, faithful and loving wife. I promise to make our marriage a top priority, to empower one another, to always dream higher and build a home that is filled with love, laughter and dogs. I promise to stand by you during the highs, the lows and everything in between. May we forever be as happy as we are today.
Thank you both. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wonderful note to end on. So Adrian and I would like to offer congratulations to Samantha and Michael and wish them a long and happy life together.
3, 2, 1. Loads and loads of confetti. Let's go. Keep coming forward. Right, hold there. You know what you're doing. Guys, there we go.
I know sleep is friends with death, but maybe I should get some rest, 'cause I've been out here working all damn day. Blueberries and butterflies, the pretty things that greet my eyes. When you call and I say I'm on my way. You and me belong together like cold iced tea and warm weather, where we lay out late underneath the pines, and we still have fun when the sun won't shine. You all the time. Spilling wine and homemade drinks, we throw a cheers, the worries sink. Damn it, it's so good to be alive. We know that we don't got much, but then again it's just enough to always find a way for a good time. You and me belong together like cold iced tea and warm weather, where we lay out late underneath the pines and we still have fun when the sun won't shine. You and me belong together. This love is all we need. Oh, we've got so much. You and me, oh, you and me belong together like cold iced tea and warm weather, where we lay out late underneath the pines and we still have fun when the sun won't shine. You and me belong together all the time. Goes on and on and on. Goes on and on and on. Goes on and on and on.
She makes me smile. She thinks the way I think. That girl makes me wanna be better. Took her down Bleecker Street. Saw she drank the way I drink. And I kissed the sky to send the blue a letter. That girl makes me wanna be a better man. Yeah, and should she see fit, gonna treat her like a real man can. She's fearless, she's free. Oh, she is a real live wire. And that girl, she's got me feeling so much better. Oh, you trade all the money in the world just to see this a girl smile. And all the while she'll make you feel so much better. Oh, that girl makes me wanna be a better man. And should she see fit, gonna treat her like a real man can.
I wander through these dreams you keep. I was lost, but now I see. You bring light in dark undone. The sea that floods is love so
hear from the groom, the father of the bride, and myself. We begin on this Ian Blair.
Right, before I begin, I've got a disclaimer. I'd just like to say that I'm not a professional speaker, as you'll shortly discover, so just please bear with me. The last time I spoke, in fact, was at a funeral. That was a tough gig, and hopefully you will all be in a better frame of mind. There will also be an opportunity for some audience participation a little later on, in a section I'm going to call You Decide. Okay, so make sure your glasses are fully charged. Don't drink it all, because I'll fit as many toasts as possible as I can into this. I'm sure we've all met by now. I made a big effort last night to meet everybody, but just in case, I'm Ian, father of this young lady, and there's nothing that could make me prouder than to say that this has been an honour and a privilege to be Sam's dad. She has warmed my heart for all of her life, and I know that she will continue to do so with Michael at her side. I'd like to quickly mention absent family and friends and let you in on a fact that few of you will know about Sam. Whilst tracing our family tree, we sent in our DNA. Mine came back 91% Scottish, 9% Irish. Sam's came back as 93% Scottish and 7% Irish. No Welsh in there at all. No Welsh. Despite this, Alex and Sam both identify as being Welsh, which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing because, let's face it, these days you can identify as being anything you want. So you can see we've got a strong Scottish heritage on both sides of the family. And I feel now is the right time to mention absent grandparents. To Jockey and Martha McLaren, Lorna's parents, they were from the Scottish Highlands, and of course to my parents, affectionately known as Granny and Deedar. Although they are no longer with us at this moment, I know that they would have blessed and thoroughly enjoyed this moment, particularly Deedar, who loved a family gathering. So if you could all just join me in a toast to absent family and friends. Cheers. Moving on, I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to everybody here today and to thank you all for choosing to spend your time with us on this very special occasion. I'm particularly pleased, of course, to welcome the Humble family and in particular Debbie and Gary. Time for another toast, and this time it's going to be to Mike's parents for raising him to be the fine young man that he is today. Thank you for both for raising a son that I would never question, is he good enough for my daughter? Without a doubt he is. So please raise your glasses to Gary and Debbie. I'll talk about Mike a little later, but now it's time to talk about my beautiful daughter. Sam joined us at Brecon Hospital. It's rude to reveal a lady's age, so let's just say it was exactly 10,086 days ago on a Sunday morning. The timing was a little inconvenient. She was a week early and it was in the middle of my morning paper round. I guess I should explain at this point, for those not in the know, that this was during my time at the George Hotel. Having dropped Lorna at the hospital, I returned to the hotel to deliver the guests' newspapers and to cook some breakfast. Within 10 minutes or so, I answered a call from a rather intense lady from the hospital who seemed to think that it was important that I drop everything and hotfoot it to the delivery room, ASAP. Clearly, I was in a dilemma. But knowing that Lorna would be fully aware of my predicament and well able to manage her medical situation, this was child number 2 after all. And Alex took 5 hours to come out, so, you know. I took the decision to finish my paper round, organise breakfast cover, and then attend the main event. I was met by the intense lady from maternity who was now scowling in a rather aggressive and disapproving manner. 5 minutes later, I was presented with the most beautiful baby girl that immediately melted my heart with a warm and what I felt slightly forgiving smile that seemed to put the intense lady back in a box. At that point, Sam changed our lives for the better. Although I knew that this day was eventually going to happen, and so yes, I've had time to prepare for this moment. In truth, though, as I stand here now, in my view, nothing can prepare you as a father for the day that he stands here as father of the bride. That said, I am simply the proudest dad in the world. As Sam's dad, I've had a unique perspective into the heart and soul of this kind, beautiful, talented girl, and all that makes her so special. As I mentioned previously, Sam captured my heart the day she was born. From the first time I held her, I felt a connection which I'm proud to say has remained firm throughout the years. We have laughed a lot, and of course there have been some tense times, but the laughter has always prevailed. Sam has many great qualities and attributes, but the quality that most defines her to me is her kind and caring heart. You are a great daughter, Sam, and as beautiful as you are on the outside, I'm sure that everybody will agree you are infinitely more beautiful on the inside. Sam, your mother and I are so proud of you and could not be happier for you that you have met the man you were always meant to be with. So now on to the interesting stuff. That's enough of being nice. Let's reveal a few insights about this young lady you now see squirming before you. I should mention at this point that I've been given strict instructions by my daughter as to the length and content of my speech, and under no circumstances am I to embarrass her in front of you all. So here are a few inoffensive tales. And this is where you can join in. You simply have to choose option A or option B. It's very simple. And you can confirm your answer with maybe a flourish and some whooping and shouting, and it'll become apparent how this is going to work. One more thing, when you're voting, please remember that this is supposed to be the happiest day of her life. Story number 1. Sam is a lady that knows what she likes. Or in the instance of this story, what she doesn't like. Alex, Sam and myself were on holiday in Menorca. The kids were 8 and 10 at the time, and I'd booked an all-inclusive hotel to eliminate any issues regarding food. We'd had a great day in the pool, and were looking forward to dinner, so we headed for the buffet. Sam went racing ahead, keen for her scoff. Alex and I followed, only to find Sam frozen to the spot and refusing to go in the restaurant. What could possibly be wrong? All was revealed as the first thing that confronted Sam was an entire pig, complete with an apple stuffed in its mouth. She was horrified and point blank refused to eat in the restaurant while the pig was in residence. This turned out to be most nights. No amount of cajoling by me could tempt Sam into the cosy restaurant, and we ate outside with the insects. My attempts to change her mind, I have to say, weren't made any easier by Alex, who demonstrated his best pig impersonations and rather unhelpfully oinked his way through meal times at every opportunity. So now you decide, is it going to be option A, the lady knows best, or B, gastronomic nightmare? All those for A? This is where you or B? Okay, I get the idea. Okay, Sam is an independent person. This story relates to an occasion when Sam did a runner. Clearly there'd been a difference of opinion at home, and Sam decided it was time to move on. This involved her taking refuge at Taya's house. She hadn't gone far. Which clearly she considered to be a safe haven, offering her some sort of diplomatic immunity and protection. Lorna had failed on a number of occasions to extract her daughter, and so called me. I drove to Taya's and asked Taya's mum to send Sam out. Respecting my daughter's fierce independence, I waited in the car. Very shortly the door opened and Sam exited, bristling with attitude, which seemed to drain from her the closer she got to the car. I was trying very hard not to laugh. This was serious stuff after all. She threw herself into the seat and we went for a drive and had a long discussion about the massive problems young ladies of Sam's age had to endure. After 5 minutes, everything was forgotten and we were laughing and joking. Typical Sam, she always seemed to find it difficult to maintain a sulk for any length of time. So you decide, is it option A, misunderstood teenager, or B, stubborn little madam? All those for A? We'll park that one there then. Sam loves a sing-song. Whilst at primary school, Sam joined the cathedral choir. I'm not sure that she'd realised the level of commitment that was required, especially for someone so young. She was around 12 at the time. As with everything she does, she committed herself and Lorna 100% to this stage of her life. I have to say, it was always a joy when the phone rang and Sam would ask if I'd like to come and watch her sing. These phone calls were a sort of, does my bum look big in this question? There can only be one answer. After all, who doesn't enjoy sitting in a cold church, on a hard pew, waiting for Jesus to come trotting down the aisle, followed by 3 wise men? Seriously though, as parents, we couldn't have been prouder. And of course, Granny and Didar never missed a service. And they were prouder still. I have a sneaking suspicion, though, that a big part of the draw for Sam was dressing up in a cassock and trying to wrestle the communion wine from Father Michael. So you decide. Is it option A, voice of an angel, or B, devil in disguise? All for A? We'll leave it there. Option B? Whoa! Harsh. Harsh. Okay, Sam is a confident person. As every parent knows, sitting in the passenger seat with your L plates on is probably the most nerve-wracking time of all. When the kids were learning to drive, Lorna drew the short straw and ended up with her daughter. Alex was a dream, and apart from a clash of wing mirrors, we enjoyed an almost incident-free session in the cars. Sam was determined to get as much practice in as possible and would often meet Lorna, weary from work, not allowing her across the threshold, but simply brandishing the keys of the car and keen for a couple of hours of practice behind the wheel. There was obviously a couple of hiccups along the way. For example, the time Sam stopped outside the police station, of all places, announced she couldn't do this anymore and swapped places with her long-suffering mother. Lorna needn't have worried, though. Despite her many years at the wheel, what she hadn't realised was that her novice driver daughter was from the get-go, in Sam's mind anyway, capable of operating her vehicle with a skill set equal to that of an advanced driver. Although this wasn't always obvious, as I recall at an occasion when Sam and Lorna were reversing down the drive, a distance of no more than 10 metres, and already they were conversing at ear-deafening decibel levels. Imagine watching the New Year's Eve fireworks display in London, but it was all taking place inside of a Mini. Scary stuff. To be fair, though, Sam passed her test in record time and is now a cracking little driver. So you decide, option A, confident and driven, or option B, nightmare on wheels. All those for A? And it's an A. So that's that. I'm happy to say with your help, you've confirmed what I already knew. She is perfect. So now it's time to talk about Michael. Michael. What can I say about you, Mike? A lot of people ask me what I think of you, especially people that have never met you. And I always preface my answer with, I would never tell him this, but. So today I'm going to tell you exactly what I think of you, Mike. If Sam was to come to me and say, Dad, I need you to pick the perfect guy for me, Michael, it would be you that I'd pick. That is how much I think of you, and welcome to our family. I realised straight away that Mike was the one when, after meeting him for the first time, I had a call the following day from Sam, who was beyond excited, and asking, what did I think about McFly? I replied that I thought he was probably far too good for her. Anyway, I think that all of you gathered here today can see how comfortable Sam and Michael are with each other. When I look at my daughter and Michael together, I realise that separately they are both very special people. But together their qualities complement each other, and they have become far better as a couple than they are as individuals. Having said that, I can't tell you, Michael, how much it means to me that you make Sam so happy. I see how Michael looks at my daughter. He is kind to her, he cares for her, he respects her, and he loves her. Michael, you should know that there's nothing more important to me as a father than to know how much you love my daughter. And for that, Michael, I thank and I respect you. Over the years, we've got to know each other, I feel, very well. And we've become great friends. We've enjoyed many amazing times together. A foodie trip to Copenhagen with Alex, which was outstanding. Amazing times in Pantygroes, celebrating Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, and the like. The food and wine celebrations are great, but the laughter and the crack enjoyed playing our favourite game of Cluedo is always the way we generally end the night, and it's priceless. You've probably all noticed by now that food plays a great part in our lives, and Nikki and I always look forward to a visit from Mike and Sam, especially when he whips out his temperature probe and carefully places it on the kitchen counter. We know that we are in for a culinary treat. But it was an evening when I was preparing the food, and Mike was flying solo, joined us for a meal. I noticed that Mike seemed a little bit on edge, but thought nothing more of it. Our eyes met over a pot of spaghetti bolognese, and an important event took place. Mike asked me for my blessing as he was intending to ask Sam for her hand in marriage. Now, in these days, that's a pretty classy move, approaching his intended fathers. But I have to say, it came as no surprise to me. Knowing the type of chap Michael is, I would like to say, though, it meant a lot to me, Mike, and I thank you for that moment and for your respectfulness. I'm almost at an end now, and I've got to do something a little bit rude, and that is, I've got a special message for Sam and Michael from a close friend of theirs, which you guys obviously aren't going to see. But if you want to take the iPad, and let me get this going.
Dear Michael, Samantha, first, both Adam and myself wish you a very, very happy wedding and lots of happiness for many, many years to come. But don't take too much of a long honeymoon, because we'll need you at Ascot, okay? So please confirm that you'll be there, okay? Lots of love to you both. Have a great time. We love you.
So that's a message. You can all have a look at it later. It's from Raymond Blanc, who obviously works with Mike. Not very many, but okay, so you'll all be relieved that I'm almost finished, and after my speech I'll be handing over to Mike. But I've just a few words that maybe help Michael to navigate the complexities of what married life might have in store for you. Number one, now that you're married, remember when you have a discussion with your wife, always get the last two words in. Yes, darling. Number two, whenever you're wrong, admit it. When you're right, shut up. And the most effective way to remember your wedding anniversary is to forget it once. I wouldn't advise that. So now as I look at this beautiful woman in her wedding gown, I can't help but reflect on the girl she was and the woman she has become. On the day she was born, she became Daddy's girl. And now, of course, she is Michael's wife. Throughout her life, she has always shone brightly. And although there have been days that have not been perfect, the love I feel for her has been. Sam and Michael have today completed each other, and I now ask you all to join me in wishing Sam and Michael every happiness possible and a long and joyful life together as husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Sam and Michael, Mr. and Mrs. Humble. Cheers. Over to you, Mike. Good, I got it.
Lovely. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Thank you, Ian. Almost 10 years ago now, I met the most loving, selfless, beautiful woman. So can I please start by asking everyone to raise a glass to the beautiful Sam's mum, Lorna. Come on, raise a glass, come on. Now, as is custom, there'll be a few toasts during my speech, so please don't neck the whole glass at the first toast. Not mentioning any names, Mother. Unfortunately, it's not been possible to have everyone we love here with us today, but we know they're here with us in spirit, and they're not only in our thoughts today, but more importantly, they're with us in our hearts. So with that in mind, would you all please raise your glasses and join me to absent friends and family.
Absent friends and family.
On behalf of myself and my now wife, we'd really like to thank each and every one of you for attending our special day. We know how far some of you have travelled, and it really means the world to us. A few of you are probably wondering why we're up here in Yorkshire today, but it's actually where me and Sam first met, just down the road working at Swinton Park Hotel. In fact, about 7 years ago, I gave Sam a promise ring here at Yorbridge House. So it really holds a special place in our hearts, and we're so grateful to be able to share it with you all today. To my now in-laws, Ian and Lorna. Traditionally, I'm supposed to thank you both at this point for welcoming me into your family, but it seems strange for me to do that today, as you have both made me feel like part of it for many years now. From Lorna's famous Sunday lunches to panty parties with Ian and Nikki, I genuinely could not have asked for nicer in-laws, and I thank you for bringing Sam up to become the woman that I have married today. I would also like to thank you both for allowing me to marry your beautiful daughter. I love Sam with all my heart, and I will do everything I can to continue to make her happy. Please raise your glasses to Sam's parents, Ian and Lorna. Mum and Dad, thank you. Thank you for the love and support you've shown us through the years. You've done everything to give me a memorable childhood and always guided and supported us in achieving our dreams. From you, I learned that failure is simply an opportunity to learn and try again, that being kind to people matters more than being right, and that love means forgiveness and selflessness. With 40 years under your belt, you've shown us a beautiful example of what a great marriage looks like, something me and Sam hope to achieve ourselves. So with that in mind, please raise your glasses to my parents. There'll be a lot of drinking here. I'd like to thank all of the team at Yorbridge, wherever you all are, especially Charlotte, for your excellent hospitality and for organising today. It's been so magical. To Sam's bridesmaids, Taya, Hannah, AD, Mia and Lauren, a big thank you for helping today and supporting Sam. You all look absolutely beautiful. A special mention to Sam's maid of honour, Taya. For those that went on the hen do, you will all know how organised she is. She's been helping Sam massively in the build-up, from stationery bits to spreadsheets, so a massive thank you to her. Now, there is an unwritten rule of wedding etiquette that states that nobody should look more handsome than the groom. And I'd just like to thank my groomsmen for sticking to that rule. Alex, Sean, Phil, I'd like to thank you guys for helping things run smoothly today. And more importantly, for bringing me back alive with both eyebrows 3 weeks ago from Dublin. Phil is my big brother, but Alex and Sean, you've always been like brothers to me, and I love you guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody that knows Sam's older brother Alex, aka Pookie, is the third person in this marriage anyway. Yeah, right. George, my best man, I think we need a big cheer for George today. Not only is he my best man, he's also our ring bearer, masters of ceremonies, and just an all-round legend. I've known you for over 16 years, and even with moves around the country and the world for us both, you've always been there for me when it matters. Thank you for your support today and for always being a true friend. Hopefully you'll be kind to me in your speech shortly. I know it's hard making up stories to try and seem funny. Please raise your glasses to George, Taya, the bridesmaids and the groomsmen. Now to Sam. Where do I start? I mean, how amazing does she look today, everyone? What a journey we've had. Meeting at such a young age, we've already experienced so much together. We've travelled the world, created a home, raised our fur baby Bodhi, spent 2 years on a tiny island in Australia, survived long distance and so on. But there's one thing I've come to realise, and that is, it doesn't matter where in the world we are or how far away from home we are, because as long as I've got you, I will always feel like home. I mean, how on earth do I put into words how much love I have for this woman when it's so out of this world? Sam, you are kind, empathetic and thoughtful. You are the coffee that I need in the morning, and you are my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Yeah, it's getting soppy now. In 100 lifetimes, in 100 worlds, in any version of reality, I would find you and I would choose you. The base of any relationship is having your best friend, someone who knows you more than you know yourself. You are my calm, and without you, I don't know where I'd be. Your hard work inspires me beyond belief. You're as beautiful on the inside as you are out. We started this journey 10 years ago when you were moving into your accommodation at Swinton. I never imagined that day I would meet my soulmate. You showed me, and continue to do so, what true love is. You make me feel important and a priority in your life. The commitment you made to see me while living long distance, not many would do. Already we have proven there is no challenge too great or distance too far for our relationship to withstand. I know that as long as the two of us are determined, there's nothing we cannot achieve together. You accepted me for who I am, and with you, I'm a better man. I won't cure all of your problems, nor will you mine. I may even cause a few of them. But one thing I can promise you is you will never have to face them alone. They say everything happens for a reason. I'm so glad everything led me to you. I love you and I cannot wait to start this new chapter as your husband. Please, can we have the biggest cheer and raise your glasses for my beautiful wife, Samantha Humble.
Jesus Christ, how do I follow that up? Good afternoon, everybody. I think this is supposed to be the funny speech, but we'll see how we get on. So, for those of you who don't know, my name is George. I'm Michael's best man. You might know me better as the voice who's been shouting at you, moving you from place to place all day so far. I know we've got a lovely evening ahead of us, so I plan to keep this speech a lot like Michael. Short, sweet, and much slimmer than he was 3 weeks ago, in fairness to him. Now, I want to start by addressing something. I've heard a lot of rumours this weekend, a lot of rumblings, a lot of stories. People have been asking me, why did Michael and Sam choose to have a wedding in 2024 instead of in 2025 like they planned? There have been lots of rumours, lots of things being said, and I don't want to say anything too soon, but I think you'll deserve to know the truth. Michael's hairline has about 12 months left. I think the plan was that Sam wouldn't realise, I guess, that it's not going. He grabbed me last night and he said, "Jesus, George, I hope it's not windy tomorrow." Because honestly, it looks like Moses is parting the Red Sea. Now, I first met Michael at secondary school. We were, 12 years old? First day I met him, he stole my bike. This was on the way back from school. It's a true story. And like I said, known Michael for a long time. Back then when we were kids, he was very socially awkward, didn't know how to talk to girls. Didn't know how to talk to boys either, to be honest. But he had two core interests, right? He loved cooking and he loved rugby. And even back then, he was convinced that at either one of those disciplines, he was going to be world class. And Michael's undoubtedly an excellent cook. But I want to put a stop to the rumours that he's spreading right now. He was an average rugby player at best. All right? That is it. That is it. Ask him later tonight about his comeback he tried. It was about 21. It lasted about, 30 minutes? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Average rugby player at best. One thing Michael has always been great at is hosting. He's always been great at throwing parties, welcoming people into his home. And he threw, as a kid, all manner of parties at Gilbert Scott. Some that Debbie and Gary knew about, and some that they didn't. I'm so sorry about the candlestick, by the way. We'll catch up on that later. Very expensive, I hear. The one that really stands out to me is, we were about 16 at the time, and Mike was off to leave for cookery school. And he threw this big party for 30, 40 of our friends, very emotional evening, lots of drinks, tears, goodbyes. Party ends. He rings me about 2 days later. It's the day before he's supposed to leave. Had this big goodbye party. He says, "I'm not leaving." Yeah, very Wolf Wall Street. I'm not fucking leaving. So I say, okay, that's fine. How are you going to tell everybody? And you have to tell all of your friends. You're not leaving. You're going to stay in Buckingham. There are lots of good ways to do this, right? You could text people, you could call them, you could surprise them at the next gathering. Michael doesn't tell like 35 of the 40 people that he's not leaving. He just tells them that he's leaving anyway. It's absolutely fine. So for the next 3 months, I think, people are like, how's Michael getting on away at cookery school? Yeah, he's 20 minutes up the road. He's still here. I don't know what's going on. Still, the idea of Michael being bad at communication, particularly over text, is probably not that unfamiliar to you, particularly for those of you who have had to Michael leave far away from you. But beyond his lack of talent at things like rugby, replying to his friends, basic maths, I haven't brought that up, but I feel like that's a given. Seriously, there is one thing. This is an emotional bit that I might cry here, but we'll see how I go on. There is one thing Michael does better than just about anyone else I know, and that's love. The guy has the biggest heart of any man I know, and the ability to make the people in his life feel special is something I'm in awe of. I know this because when Michael met Sam 10 years ago, he fell for her hard and quickly. Even back then, he was certain that she was the one for him. So certain, in fact, that I knew I should keep the text messages he sent to me first describing her. Now, I'm not going to give the text by text breakdown, which I'm sure is something both of you are very relieved about. Ask me later tonight. But I do want to share one that he sent across to me. It goes, "We're literally very similar. Everyone says so. I know she likes me. We both..." Yeah. Not lacking for confidence. "I know she likes me. We both like each other. But we don't know what to do about it." Well, I, for one, am absolutely delighted that they eventually realised what they should do about it. Because Michael has found an amazing friend, partner, and woman to spend the rest of his life with. And Sam has found an incredible man who will be there for her, come good times or bad. I'm proud to call him a friend, and will be for the rest of my days. So please raise a toast to Michael and Sam. All right, my bad. That was my bad. Please raise a toast to Michael and Sam to knowing what to do, and to all the years they have ahead with one another. Hear, hear. Yeah. Thank you.
Good job, brother.
Yeah.
I saw her hair like the branch of a tree, willow dancing on air before covering me, under cotton and calicos, over canopied dapple long ago. True that love in withdrawal was the weeping of me, that the sound of this song must be known by the tree, must be felt for to fight the cold. A fretted fire, but that was long ago. It's not tonight. I said a lie. Now blinking sun, your blinding light. Oh, it's not tonight. You hold me tight. Let the fire bright. Oh, it blaze alright. Oh, but you're good to me. Oh, you're good to me. Oh, but you're good to me, baby. With the roar of the fire, my heart rose to its feet. Like the ashes of ash, I saw eyes in the heat. Settle soft and as pure as snow. I fell in love with the fire long ago. With each love I could lose, I was never the same. Watching still living roots be consumed by the flame.
I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fist. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. She said, where do you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss, just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Do-do-do-do-do-do. 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 I want something just like this. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
stories of old, the legends and the myths, the testaments they told, the moon and its eclipse, and Superman unrose, shoot before he lives. But I'm not the kind of person that it fits. She said, where do you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can miss. I want something just like this. I want something just like this.
I've been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed, sleeping in my bed. So show me family, all the blood that I would bleed. I don't know where I belong, I don't know where I went wrong. I can write a song. I belong to you, you belong to me, you're my sweetheart. I belong to you, you belong to me, you're my sweetheart. I don't think you're right for him. Look at what it might have been if you took a bus to Chinatown. I've been standing on Canal and Bowery, standing next to me. I belong to you, you belong to me, you're my sweetheart. I belong to you, you belong to me, you're my sweetheart. Love, we need it now. Let's hope for some storm we're bleeding out. I belong to you, you belong to me, you're my sweetheart. I belong to you, you belong to me, you're my sweetheart.
Okay, we are about to do the formalities. Give me a cheer after 3 if you're excited for the first dance. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. Give me a cheer after 3 if you're excited for the final note of the dance. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have the bride and the dad to the dance floor, please. Look at the two of you dancing that way, lost in a moment, each other's face. So much in love, your loneliness makes. There's nobody else in the world. I was enough for her not long ago. I was her number one, she told me so. She still means the world to me, just so you know. Be careful when you hold my hand. Time changes everything, life must go on. I'm not gonna stand in your way. I love the first, and I have the first. A place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, and I knew the love of the heart that burns deep. And I pray that she finds you someday, but it's too hard to give her away. I loved her first. And how could that beautiful woman into bed all those nights. And I knew the first time I saw you with her, it was only a matter of time. And I loved her first, and I held her first. The place in my heart will always be hers. On the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, and I knew the love of the Father runs deep. And I pray that she find you someday, but it's too hard to give her away. And I loved her first, and I held her first. A place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, and I knew the love of the Father runs deep. And I pray that she find you someday, but it's too hard to give her away. I loved her first. Give me a cheer out to see if you're excited for the face. That's what I do.
Oh, this is a wedding full of love, isn't it? Come on. Okay, please can we make this the most romantic / awkward moment of the day? Starting from this side, can you join me in a shh?
Didn't know that I'd fall so hard, that my feet left the ground. Gravity don't make no sense when you're around. I come up against myself when demons in my head get loud. I don't know how you do it, but you turn them down. I slip and wonder who I'd be if I never found you and you never found me. Well, I don't wanna see, so won't you give me tonight and the rest of your life? I wanna have it all with you. I wanna have it all with you. When you open your eyes, I'll be there by your side. I wanna have it all with you. I wanna have it all with you. 'Cause your love is biblical. It's biblical. It's biblical. I came up against my pieces, fall between the thunder clouds, and I will pull you back together. I won't